Let's go, baby. This will make the start of episode 12 on TFG Plays, baby, of the Nighthawks rebuild, the team formerly known as the New Orleans Saints. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'll be getting to your comments here shortly, but I want to recap where we're at. So this year is much more different than our first year, right? Because in our first year, we had a balanced roster. We started from scratch, and we actually had a very well-rounded team. We signed a lot of veterans. But what happened was our first year went great. We actually made the playoffs. We actually won a playoff game. We pulled the Las Vegas Knights, who I think won a championship in their first year. But we had Josh Rosen have a total breakout, and we had to pay him $20 million, which is close to a third of our salary cap space, and we paid John Ross. So we had our roster thinned out dramatically. We're starting an undrafted free agent at right tackle. We had a much larger drop off. So what we're learning early on here is that our depth helped us a lot more than we realized last year, and some of our weaknesses are really hurting us. We are 2-2. It's not the end of the world. The offense is playing great, but our defense has been real abysmal. So here's the stats this year. Rosen has 8 interceptions. 7 of those are in simulation. I'm hoping those come down. I don't know why he's throwing so many this year. That's already 3 more than he threw last year. He threw 44 touchdowns to 5 interceptions last year. And then we have an undrafted free agent at running back, Jamal Crockett. He's been solid. And then we also have a 6th-round pick here. Damian Johnson has been killing it for us. 65 overall, but really quick. That 85 juke move, he's put that on display. So he's been a stud for us. More of that slot option. And then defensively, it just hasn't been the same this year. 3.5 sacks for some of these interior guys. Justin Hollins has been fine. But yeah, we gotta pick it up defensively. Let's get into it. How's everyone doing in the chat today? We stoked for championship football today? I'm actually going to put weekly training on auto until next year. Cowboys rule, watching on PC for the first time. That's dope. That's such a good feeling when you get your PC up and running. I'm familiar. All right, so I'm going to scout offensive line for sure. That's going to be a heavy focus for this team. And then corner is also a huge need for us. So we're taking on the 49ers this week. We do have to deal with an X-Factor corner in J.C. Horn. What a fit that would be as the Richard Sherman heir apparent. I'm not going to worry about him. Teddy's very intrigued. Hey, buddy. He has not been about the stream life lately. He doesn't really want to stay up here lately, but we'll see if he lies down. All right, let's hop in. Hoping for a Stafford Goff swap. I wouldn't get your hopes up, but that would be nice for sure for the Rams. I don't know if I'm the Lions. I don't want anything to do with Jared Goff, to be honest. Hey, Plain James. Welcome in. Stafford to Indy. That'd be sick. Dude, Stafford in Indianapolis, New England, and Denver would be, all of a sudden those teams are, legitimate Super Bowl teams. And the interesting thing, if you guys missed it, I did just post my Stafford reaction on YouTube. The interesting thing to me is I think this makes it much more likely that Golladay is going to hit the market. Oh, geez. Got jumped that. because I think the Lions are going to go like full rebuild here. And without Stafford there, Galladay's, that would be kind of wasted spending, in my opinion, depending on what their quarterback situation ends up being, I suppose. Jeez. It's Niners defense. But, like, what if the Colts, for example, were able to trade for Stafford and then sign Kenny Galladay? Like, whoa. Oh, Crockett. There you go. Way to get upfield. I like it. Could the Raiders do it? I don't think that's very likely. Go, baby. Kenny Galladay to the Packers. I mean, I wouldn't complain, but he's probably too expensive for Green Bay. I don't know if they have. They don't have money for that. Man, I did not see anywhere to go with that football. Raiders doesn't really make sense because from a money point of view, like Carr is solid. He knows the system. Honestly, in that scheme where, you know, Gruden runs the West Coast thing where, like, he wants a quarterback that's going to get rid of the ball quickly, let those playmakers go to work. You could make a case that in that scheme, Derek Carr is actually at least as good as Matthew Stafford because Carr is very efficient in the short game. Dude, Crockett carrying the load. I probably won't be doing a Raiders rebuild, Honky Boy. That was one of our more recent rebuilds on YouTube. I think our next rebuilds will be either the Texans or the Jets. I think are the two teams we're eyeing at this point in time. Will be our next rebuilds. Yeah, Lunar. Just give me a reminder. I'll show the sliders after this game. No! Ooh. I tried to squeeze that in there just to get the first down, but we'll run it. Thoughts on Stafford to Indy? Check out this video. I just posted it. I run through all of the potential. I guess I didn't go in depth, so I'll answer it. I guess I didn't go too in depth. Oh, geez, we're back up. But they're definitely a Super Bowl contender. I mean, it's as simple as it is an absolute no-brainer for Indy, for New England, for Denver. That's why I think the price is going to get so expensive for him. Oh, God, that was a bad idea. Superstar corner. All right. That's why I think the price is going to get so expensive because it's such a no-brainer for 4 teams to offer 2 first-round picks as a starting point. And then the market, like, I don't think it'll go up to 3 first-round picks, but if it does, I'm not going to be, like, stunned. I could see 2 first-round picks and, like would Washington offer Montez Sweat and 2 first-round picks and maybe, like, a third and a second? Like, is that about as steep as it would get? I think I could see that. Good catch, Schwartz. Hey, buddy. What's up? Why you look so sad? He said, I was in my bed, sleeping, and you took me in here to work. It's Sunday, Dad. Don't you know we don't work on Sundays? You're right, Teddy. We don't work on Sundays. Do you want to go back out? Do you want to go back out there? Okay. Come on. Say bye to the chat. Say bye, chat. Say bye. Goodbye. Come on, Ted. Go on. Go on. Out. Out, out. Go. Teddy just has not been with it lately. Doesn't he know he has to work around here too? We all gotta chip in to pay the bills, Teddy. Come on now. 52 players on the Texans don't work on Sundays either. That's a low blow. That is a low blow, but you're not wrong. Boogity boogity boo with the Twitch Prime sub. Boogity boogity boo. That's my dude. Shout out to Boogity boogity boo. What a name. Why can't you guys all have great names like that? I'm not gonna lie, having a cool Twitch name makes it more likely that I answer your comments, because when you're try C 30K beady beady bow, I just don't even know how to answer that. Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, Brandon. But I just know your name, so it's easy to just call you Brandon. But Black Leprechaun is a good name. I think that if I didn't know your first name, I fuck with your username for sure. And Jack Brown, like Bo, Jack, like that's fine too. That's easy. It's when like Geometric Heat. You're loyal. You're loyal. So I know you. You're here like every single stream. But how many days, how many streams did it take me to get your freaking name right? It's fine now. But at first I stayed away from addressing you because I had no idea how to say your name. I play NCAA 14 on PlayStation 3. Yikes, that's a sack. My name's Jeff. I feel like we're calling a lot of screens here. Let's mix it up. Cover 4 here, most likely. So this isn't going to work. I'm going to go back to the screen, actually. There we go. I have seen the NCAA revamped. I need to put it in. I think I got confirmation that it's available on PS3, but I need to get that done, especially for the next time I do an NCAA stream. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's our undrafted, not undrafted, our 6th round rookie who's leading our team in receiving. I want a breakout for him. Defense came to play today. Let's go. Ugh, yeah, Schwartz. We aren't afraid of J.C. Horn. Have they improved franchise for 21 at all? They have made some tweaks. They put in the ability to edit abilities, which was huge for me. I've enjoyed franchise significantly more since that came out. And then they've done a lot of stuff for online leagues, a lot of settings stuff, which you definitely appreciate. Yeah, they added a playoff bracket, which it's a nice addition. Like, if it was the 8th thing they added this year, it'd be really cool, but it's like the biggest thing they added. Oh, yikes. I'm absolutely cheering for my predictions to be wrong and for the Packers to win. Absolutely. Let's hope the TFG is wrong today. Man. This pass rush is a little bit too much for me right now. Huff. I like it. All right, let's see if we can jet sweep this. Oh, I don't like the look, though. We're going to play action boot it. John Ross. Nice. All right, we can... Oh, we can't spike it. Crap. Oh, I screwed up. I don't know what to do. It's 4th down. All right, we got to just do this, I guess. Whoops. That was a brain fart. That was a brain fart. Oh, well. Pulled an Anthony Lynn right there. At least the team's playing well. There you go, John Ross. Way to come down with that. Where's Cam Newton going? Man. I don't think Cam Newton starts next year. I really don't. I think New England was the one team that he could have started for last year. Maybe the Bears. But, I mean, you need to have such a mindset when Cam Newton is your quarterback. You need to have the mindset of, like, we're going to slow the game down. We're going to trust our defense. We're going to run the ball 60+% of the time. Man, nowhere to go. I wouldn't be stunned if... I don't know if I would say Cam Newton will retire, but... He just gives you such a low upside for your offense. He gives you a nice floor. I mean, I'd rather go like Cam Newton. I'd probably go Cam over... I'd definitely go Cam over Alex Smith. I'd go Cam over Dalton. Cam Newton to the football team might work. Cam Newton to the football team might work. I could see that. Ugh. Nice. Way to squeeze that in, Ross. Newton could get Goff a run. In a different scheme, yes, but in the Rams offense, Cam Newton, I'm sorry, would be miserable. The Rams offense is predicated on the vertical passing game off of play action, and Cam Newton, if the 32 best, because I do think Cam Newton is one of the 32 best quarterbacks in the NFL, but if the 32 best quarterbacks in the NFL were starting, so like Jameis is in the league, Jameis is starting, you know what I mean. Because there's guys that are just not some of the 32 best teams. But if the 32 best quarterbacks in the league are actively starting, Cam Newton has the worst deep ball and downfield velocity of all 32. If you go with Cam Newton, it has to be... Wow, what a catch. It has to be in a quick-hitting passing game that runs the ball well with a really good defense. And he can be... I think Mariota's in the fringe of the top... Oh, God, we got to go onside kick here. I would rather go Mariota over Cam Newton, yeah. It's close, but... Yeah, I mean, the Bears very well with, like, Cam Newton could actually work pretty well in Matt Nagy's offense. I think that if he's starting next year, I think the Bears is a good shot. I am from Minneapolis, JMD. Washington, who's, he's worked with Scott Turner before too, and Ron Rivera. So it just comes down to if Ron Rivera wants to get back with Cam Newton. I think Minshew should start somewhere. I don't know if he will or not. Yeah, the Washington Panthers, basically. Man, San Francisco's been giving us the screen all day, and I like it. Dude, I think Trubisky could actually, like, really crush it for the Rams. I really do. I think they're going to sign him. I think that's, like, honestly a great spot for Trubisky. Or the Titans. Go back up Tannehill, and if Tannehill gets hurt, he'd be a good backup there. But in the... Or, like, Atlanta, Minnesota, like, somewhere that runs that offense, that runs the Shanahan offense. Such a steal to get the MVP. That's true. Where else can you just pick up the MVP off the street? As far as New Orleans goes, I would predict that it all comes down to if there's a market for Jameis Winston. If Washington and Chicago and Denver, if some of these other teams like want Jameis, the Saints are SOL. But if there's no market for Jameis, just like there was last year, I think he'll be back and probably start next year. What's Justin Fields' floor? I think it's Mitch Trubisky. I think he has legitimate bust potential based on what I've seen. If he doesn't develop the processing aspect of his game, he's very likely to be a bust in my opinion. He just needs to grow there. It's not to say he can't, but if it doesn't happen, I think he's in trouble. You guys are coming in hot with the follows. I appreciate it. Dominique Short, our slot corner. That's not bad for a sixth round pick. 70 overall slot already. Brady Breeze. I could see the Lions going for Winston. Yeah, that could work. Odds Carolina trades for Darnold, I'd say decently high. So this Alex Wilford, we picked him up. He's got star dev. He's intriguing. And then Damian Johnson. This guy's been crushing it. I want him to get a breakout. Ian Book. Book's had some low-key, like, really good upgrades here. Alright, Tyler Jenkins. He needs a miracle to become a serviceable player here. That ain't cutting it. Yeah, Fields in Atlanta would be ideal. Great scheme fit. A year to sit and learn. I think, you know, I've got kind of a boom or bust grade on Justin Fields, and I think if you put him in Atlanta in that situation, his probability of booming is much higher than busting. If you put him... You know, the Jets are running the... Ooh, John Ross has that star to superstar breakout here. All right. We should be able to get that. Rosen. Anthony Schwartz. Nice, an agility boost. He's becoming a much more well-rounded player for us. Pete Werner. I'm gonna start Pete Werner over freaking whoever, what's his name, we're starting at. Middle linebacker right now. And I might actually move Teron Rush up. Oh, good boost. Yeah, I'm going to give... Teron Rush has upgraded a lot. He's proved in his development that he deserves a chance. So I'm gonna move some pieces around on the depth chart a little bit here. So I'm going to go at middle linebacker. I'm going to give Pete Werner a go at middle. And then I'm going to start... Roy Robertson Harris hasn't done anything, so I'm going to start Teron Rush as our rush left end. And see what he can bring to the table. Yeah, Milkman, I have no opinions on bets today. I think both these games are going to be tight. I'm also set because I have Super Bowl futures on every team that's not Buffalo, so I just put some money on the Buffalo money line and I can't lose. Brother Jay. Very true. I didn't even notice. He is rush left end. All right, this Ravens versus Nighthawks, which are, you know, basically the same team. We got to feed John Ross. M. Ruiz asks, why is Fields higher than Wilson in most mocks and boards? Honestly, I don't have a great answer for why or how that happens. Speaking on my experience from the Kyler Murray class, where early on, people, like this time of the year when Kyler Murray was coming out, people still thought he was going to play baseball. People just don't. I don't think people really get into the film as early as they should. And if you get into the film, it is night and day who the better quarterback prospect is. If you really start watching, it honestly, like it punches you in the face. It honestly does punch you in the face how much better Zach Wilson is. That's a good throw, Rosen. Like, you could make the case that Fields has better physical tools and has a chance to be a better player than Wilson, but it's not like it's not like Wilson doesn't have the tools. Like, he's got the arm. It's just really crazy. Do I enjoy having a fanboy? That was funny to see. Brett Coleman tweet, and I see that it's Marcus Whitman fanboy. I might force this to John Ross here. I think this will be open. Yeah, baby, there's a touchdown. Good check. That quick draw is nice. Well, why did Lamar change his number? No, does he wear number 8? Why does that sound off to me? I guess he does. I was thinking he was 7, but I guess that's Vic. I don't know why that looked weird to me. Oh, fake. Whew, that was close. 7 is Trace. All right, 3rd and 1. Man coverage. Oh, it's not man coverage, but we got Reed. There you go. Way to fight. Who's the hot seat / worst coach heading into 21? It has got to be Mike McCarthy. Like, not even a question. that he, with Doug Peterson gone and Adam Gase gone, I don't think there is a close second to Mike McCarthy being the worst coach. Fight! Oh.
We talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about
Thoughts on Haskins
practice.
to the Steelers? I'm done with Haskins. If he figures it out, great, but I'm through expecting anything from him. But I do think if they go Pep Hamilton, who's a great quarterbacks coach, Mike Tomlin, a good motivator, to light a fire under Haskins' ass, I do think that if it's going to happen, those are the guys that can do it. But I don't know. I'm done with Haskins. I don't even think he has that much talent that's worth fussing over. I think there's a lot of backups in the league with more physical talent that are frankly worth trying to develop like that. What's Burrow's ceiling? I'd say top 5 quarter. Like his ceiling is kind of. He reminds me a lot. Like he's a lot better at extending plays, but like Brady and Breeze, where they're just so consistently steady. Maybe never the best quarterback in the NFL, but just so freaking steady and reliable. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is a ceiling because he doesn't have the arm talent to make the throws that Rodgers makes. I would say Breeze in his prime is kind of, you know, Breeze had some mobility to him. He never would like run a ton, but I should probably be using these timeouts. I do not have opinions on Andre Sisco. Who's that? Is he one of the prospects? I don't think I've watched him yet. If he is a prospect, I know I haven't watched him yet. Come on, Schwartz. Will Washington be better or worse next year? I need to see who their quarterback is. I think they'll be a better team. Will they win more games? I don't know. Oh, God. Will the NFC East be a dumpster fire next year? I'm going to go with a yes. It could be even... I think the records might not be as bad, but the storylines might be a bigger shit show. Because I think you'll see Dak underwhelming with Mike McCarthy. I think you'll see the Eagles continue to be kind of a dumpster fire because they got like a C-list head coach. Maybe Sirianni is a stud and they found a gem, but I think the Eagles have not exactly earned the benefit of the doubt lately on that kind of stuff. I think Washington struggles again in similar ways. Get it! Ooh, let's go! Oh, Landon Roberts somehow still on the field. He must still be our sub linebacker. Is that what's going on there? I don't think Dak needs to leave in free agency. I think Dak has the best receiving core in the NFL. Definitely don't think he needs to leave in free agency. Get there, Ross. Ah, good coverage. We got to go for this. Come on, we gotta pepper Ross a little bit more here. How can we get John Ross a touchdown? Get him on this slant, maybe. Yikes. Good coverage. 3 sacks for Emmanuel Ogbah. Jordan Love's ceiling is Patrick Mahomes. I mean, the sky is the limit for Jordan Love. He has all the tools. It's just a matter of the mental. He is a typical boomer bust prospect. Do I think Tom Brady is the GOAT? I think Tom Brady is the most accomplished quarterback of all time. That's my opinion on Tom Brady. I don't think we're going to get John Ross's breakout here, guys. I was a fan of the Love pick. I was a huge Jordan Love guy. I had Jordan Love as my second quarterback in the class last year. I had him above Herbert. I had him above Tua. What I wasn't a fan of is drafting a power back and I'm gonna try to get John Ross some free yardage here. Come on, block this up, guys. We need this. Damn. That's all right. John Ross isn't ready to be a superstar anyway. Still needs to prove that he hasn't even had a 1,000-yard season yet. So it's probably fair that the cards aligned this way. Yikes. This game's not over, man. Oh no. Oh no. Did we get that back? Did Rosen scoop that up? He did, but he got hurt doing it. Nice hit, short.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20.
All right, defense, step it up.
Jackson's pass complete to Mark Andrews.
Oh, Malik Collins. Rosen will be all right. There's Dan Campbell media backlash? I didn't hear about that. What's going on with Dan Campbell? Uh-oh. Tucker's in range, guys.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 50-yard line.
God, Jackson. Insane. What would I trade for Justin Tucker? I'd trade a second for Justin Tucker. I don't think he's ever gonna. He would never get traded though, because why would the Ravens do that? Uh-oh. Good job. Good job. Is that Roberts? No, that was Hey, we're bad clock management away from winning this thing. Oh, what a throw. What do they do now? Do they kick it? The smartest QB of all time, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning and then Tom Brady and Drew Brees. Peyton Manning, I think, was just a slight step above Brady and Brees, but those three, and then Rodgers probably 4. I mean, those 4 are really on another level. Hey, with overtime, guys, You can't rule out John Ross. Oh, he's got press. With overtime, we can't rule out the John Ross breakout.
That's the end of regulation with the score all tied.
No, not Tony Romo. All right, we got to play defense. Damn. Here's to hoping that none of the games today go to overtime, guys.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. The tackle by Dean Lowry. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 25.
Oh, yeah. Having none of that.
Jackson on the keeper. He was
We got this custom team by relocating the team. TTV. Oh my god, get him. Whew, he's short.
Jackson on the keeper. It's a pickup of 14.
Dude, the Ravens punting this. They would, you have to go for this. 4th and inches with the Ravens. Maybe you don't, I don't know, but I would.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, Ross on the jet sweep.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5.
Yeah, dude, if the Packers-Bucks game is a high-scoring game that just in general, if it goes to overtime and the Bucks win the coin toss, I won't be able to watch. Like, I literally, I don't think I can watch Tom Brady luck into another fucking overtime gift and Aaron Rodgers suffer from it. I don't think I could watch. I literally would just have to go outside and await the results. I couldn't put myself through that. I hope the game is settled in regulation. That's all I'm going to say.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, Ed Reed over Polamalu. I love Polamalu, but Ed Reed was one of the best defensive players of all time. I think the only reason that's a conversation is because they were division rivals and they were both like in the spotlight all the time, but I think that was forced into a conversation when it never should have been. Bill Belichick has said Ed Reed is the best defensive player he's ever seen, other than maybe LT.
A gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Whew. There you go, Johnson. Go down. It sucks that we get the John Ross breakout and he has to go against the best cornerback duo in the league.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. The stop by Marcus Davenport. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Ravens' 38-yard line.
Oh, not holding. Come on, Slater. Yeah, Ross. Yeah, Ross. Let's go. Way to work back to it. Dangerous throw from Rosen. Would J.J. Watt work in the Packers scheme? He would. He wouldn't get to play a lot of edge. That's the problem. He would work, but I don't think they trade for him. And then because he would do a lot of what Rashawn Gary does. I don't think that makes a ton of sense for the Packers to get Watt, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he played the Dean Lowry roles, I guess, but Lowry isn't even on the field that much on pass rush downs, so that role is, like, you don't trade for a $17 million player to play that role, you know what I mean?
Ball carried by number 20.
Oh, I love the storyline, too. I don't think it's all that realistic. All right, here comes the kick. We might have to sit here for 37 seconds. Yep. Or, no, we don't, because it's overtime. I'm dumb. Boom. 2 straight, chat. 2 straight. Let's get it. I do need to order some takeout at some point on this stream. Some take and bake lasagna. Well, I think Bobo Bip. I think Eberflus said that he's not interested in the Texans job. Maybe he pulled a 180 on that, but last I heard, Eberflus wasn't interested. All right, Josh Rosen, he's cut down on the picks. I like that. Ross just did not come close to the breakout. You can't say we didn't try, but he was covered up. Dean Lowry's having a nice year for us. Landon Roberts had a great game. Will live streaming during games be a regular thing? Maybe Thursday or Monday night games. I like the Thursday and Monday night games idea a lot, actually. It's very difficult for me to also, Lunar, are you still here? I know you were asking about sliders, so if Lunar's still here, I can show the sliders. But having a consistent stream schedule is very difficult for me. Because Anna, my fiance, works at the hospital, and she has, neither me or her have traditional 9-to-5 jobs. Our schedule is constantly in flex. So it's just very difficult for me to have a consistent stream schedule because she comes before you guys. So if I want to stream one night, but this is one of 2 nights that week where we can hang out and whatever, I'm not going to stream those nights. So it's very difficult to have a consistent stream schedule. That's why it's so important, plug, that you guys follow TFG Plays on Twitter, because I do try to give as much of a heads up as possible. But as far as the streaming games goes next year, I definitely want to do that. And I like the idea of Thursday. Really, any of the primetime games, I think, is, I could try to make it a goal to do live stream reactions for one of the primetime games every week, because that was really fun. And I got to figure out how to do it on YouTube, because that was super laggy on YouTube. All right, Black Sheep, what's up? How are the Falcons doing this year, Black Sheep? The TFGO Falcons. Hey guys, if I'm not currently in the TFGO league, which is my heavy realism league, but if you are over 18 years old and you want to be in a competitive realistic sim league, there is the application link right there. I'm hoping to rejoin the league next year, but I encourage you, if you are into realism and Madden, to check that out. All right. I didn't even know Reuben Foster got hurt. He was in there last week. All right, so I know Roberts played well last week, but I want to give Pete Werner that. Yeah, our depth chart just got all screwed up. What X Factor should I give Watson? I gave him Gambler, I believe. All right, we're playing the Steelers. We've turned this thing around, chat. We have turned this thing around. For all that talk about our team not being as good this year, the defense has stepped up. Rosen has definitely stepped up. Damian Johnson, Ross going off. I love it. Defensively, Dean Lowry having a huge year for us. He's one of our highest paid defensive players. Landon Roberts actually leads the team in picks and tackles. We can't bench him. He's actually having a good year. We can't do that after what's going on. No, I'm not going to be doing any live stream for the championships. I'm going home to watch the Packers game with my dad. Many of you guys know my dad, big Packers fan. So I'm going to be going home to watch that, and then I'm not going to make it back in time to do the second game. So probably not any live streams for NFL games, but I do plan on doing at least one live stream for the Senior Bowl broadcasts, which will be really fun to kind of break down. I'm just going to kind of watch and just, probably not going to answer a lot of questions. Well, there's a lot of downtime. But yeah, that's just going to be fun. Just kind of learn about the draft together. I think that'll be sweet. I'm going to do that at least once this week, if not every day, because I was going to go to the Senior Bowl, but COVID, so it's not happening. All right, another big game, Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, Lunar, I did show the sliders. So, I don't know if you can rewind on Twitch, but I showed him right after I asked you. So, probably about 5 minutes ago.